like stay active, reduce the risk of cancers, stay active, reduce the risks of falls, stay active, reduce the risk of cardiovascular function. कैसे? आज हम लोग at this point we all like evidence based information. आज हमें अगर पता है कि 1 + 1 2 है, then we are more convinced कि okay, this solution is 2, and we'll be more convinced and more motivated to follow that regime. Correct? So coming along, what does being active does, right? So उसको समझने से पहले I feel Dr. Akanksha, we must talk about endorphins in our body.
So
right?
important, so important.
Yes. So endorphin is that happy hormone. It's your body's anti-inflammatory hormone. Okay? तो किसी भी आपका जो natural आपकी body जो pain reliever निकालती है, these are called endorphins. And every time you exercise, when you have a regular regime of exercising, हर बार these endorphins are released और ये immediately आपके मूड को improve करता है, आपका डिप्रेशन, एंजाइटीज को ईज करता है, it eases out your menstrual cramps. But again, as Dr. Akanksha said, the intensities of exercises that you are doing in different phases should differ. So this information will make you recognize कि अच्छा मैं अपने साइकिल के इतने दूर हूँ. So usually what all we do, हमको पीरियड्स आते हैं, we just stay back कि चलो 3 दिन का ब्रेक ले लेते हैं. Instead of that, if you will choose to do a low intensity walk, per se.
Yes, low intensity exercises, basic exercises, gentle stretches, a little bit of movement is always going to give you that much needed endorphin, which is your natural painkiller. And you do not have to, gulp down on those leftalspas. Why do you have to go for the external painkiller? Your body is capable of producing its own painkiller. That is what is needed. Right.
So, yes. अब हम इससे धीरे-धीरे करके Dr. Akanksha, let's just cover all the areas of our body. क्योंकि as I mentioned, कि estrogen and exercises, they affect every single part or point of your being. So let's start from the top. I'm being exercises, we said कि endorphins निकलते हैं. अब इस study को आपको थोड़ा सा clear picture देने के लिए, because when I read that study, even though I'm into the profession, what I felt कि भाई साहब ये तो real reason दिख रहा है इसका, right? So there is this Dr. Daniel who has done this study few years back. उन्होंने काफी सारे अपने patients के, he was a neuroscientist, उन्होंने अपने सारे patients के brains के scan किए, movement scans. The people, for example, a healthy individual जो every day 30 to 40 minutes का exercise करता है or at least 5 days a week, that person का brain to a healthy individual who does not exercise 5 days a week or even twice a week, there was a major difference in the scan. It was a visible difference, and in the study he had shown us the scans where जो exercise वाले बंदे का scan था, that was much more fuller, more part of the brain cells were all activated and working and thriving. And the contrary, the other person had sleep difficulties, had gut issues, had hormonal imbalances, or वहाँ पे there were these opaque areas in the brain where the neurons were just not working, right? So this gives us that clear-cut indication कि boss, this is real. मतलब the damage that we have done for all this life is real, but this is reversible. That's what we are here today.
Here comes your